Question that I get quite asked a lot. How to make money with Uber Eats in 2026, and what can you do during the downtime when you're not getting any deliveries? And like, is there a trick for that, or should I open up another app and try to do the delivery, or like, what is the plan? How do we make money with Uber Eats? I don't know if you heard that, but that was like a little sound from Uber Eats, kind of reminding me that I should pick it up. But what I do things, guys, I do things strategically. I don't pick up random orders. I pick up orders only that are specifically needed. Specifically the type of orders that I'd be interested in, the low effort yet high reward type of offers. And of course, between the downtime periods, while those offers are not coming in, because there is a sacrifice when you're waiting for low effort and high reward kind of ticket offers. Essentially you're sacrificing and not really like waiting longer, and that's the reason why a lot of people don't wait and just kind of take the order and do another order. But that's a mistake, because you end up breaking down your car, your mileage goes up, and it's just not worth it doing it like the way, just by taking something else just so you're not driving, so this way you're kind of constantly moving. It's not worth it. What is worth it is waiting for a low ticket offer and getting high reward from that offer. And with Uber Eats you could do that. Now the cool part about it, like, if you're combining Uber Eats with other things, what are you doing during downtime? There's a couple of things that you could do during downtime to wait until the next order comes in. One of the things that we do is we build brands. So for example, we're building car detailing brand and pet brand. So whenever there's a downtime, we simply make a post, like on Threads, on TikTok, LinkedIn, Buy Me Coffee, any of those social platforms, and those posts strategically designed to bring us more leads, more customers, that kind of stuff. And you could be doing that as well and getting paid commission for that. And if you produce results and somebody gets the leads, and like, let's say you get the leads by doing that, then out of a sudden you made some extra income. And if you do that over a longer time period, it becomes really smooth sailing process. So you have something during the downtime while to fill you up with some of those profits, potential profits, because you're doing that on a commission basis. And obviously, guys, if you do that continuously, consistently, it adds up over time. Now there's other types of apps that you could use, like ProxyPix app, where you take pictures and also make some additional extra income from taking pictures. There's other apps that you could use as well, but we do this strategically. What we do during the downtime is, like, obviously, guys, if I get another app like a request from ProxyPix app, I'll definitely pick it up and take a picture and make quick like $20 in 10 minutes maybe. So getting another right now, I had a quick request from Uber Eats. It was $15 for like 30 minutes. Definitely not worth it. The type of offers what I'm waiting for include anything like $10 per 10 minutes, that kind of stuff. So basically $1 per minute. Those are the types of offers that I quickly take. But before I take any of those offers, guys, there's a strategy in play. A lot of people don't reveal that, because you need to be like, the reason why a lot of people don't tell you this is, so if you're Uber Eats driver and kind of listening to this, basically consider it this way: nobody shares this information. And what you're doing, guys, you're just breaking down your car, driving around, wasting time, and not even realizing that those opportunities exist, that you could use this strategy to make insane amount of money while still having fun, while still building your personal brand, while still leveraging those other gig economy apps in perfect combinations. So guys, I'm gonna go ahead and describe a couple of those combinations that we're using for my talent agency. And I do have a talent agency. My name is Ron Wells, and what I do is I do Uber Eats delivery. When I do Uber Eats delivery, I create personal brand content. And also what I do is I promote brands, luxury pet brands and car detailing brand. Both of those brands are my talent agency's brands, but that doesn't necessarily mean that you can't do the same. You could totally do the same, promote other brands and get the commission while you're waiting during the downtimes. Now, keep something in mind. This is not something that is like short-term type of gig economy type of thing where you submit thing and you get paid not right away. No, absolutely not. This is when you combine short-term game with a long-term game. Really beneficial. Hold on a sec, guys. I got a request. I just got a request for 16 bucks. I'm gonna deny that. So like right now, so the question is, what do you do during those downtimes, and how feasible is it for you? So I'm gonna describe to you again, once again, guys. Like what I'm about to describe to you, anybody could do, but you gotta understand the context of time. You have to understand that when you combine those short-term gigs, whatever it is that Uber Eats giving you, you're combining that with a long-term gigs. In simple words, the type of gigs where you don't see money right away, the type of gigs where you see money later, but you don't see them right away. You don't see, it's not like you click on it and you get paid. No, it's but you get a lot more if you use this long-term strategy. Like, so how does it work? How do you combine short-term strategy with a long-term strategy so this way you're not getting cooked? So if this is too much, guys, you could literally continue just driving around and being broke, breaking down your car, and not getting the fulfillment that you deserve, not getting the money that you deserve. If you continue listening all the way through, you will have a chance to understand how this works and will be able to pull this off next time you're doing your Uber Eats delivery. Guys, it literally, like, this is the sauce. A lot of people don't talk about it, and a lot of channels that you find on the internet, they literally just talk about one thing, like Uber Eats, Uber Eats, and Uber Eats. No, that's not, like, I don't do that, guys. What I do is I literally show you how you could combine Uber Eats and other little side hustles, and not just like some broke ass phone, like a gig kind of economy bullshit ass apps. No, none of that. I'm talking about something that you could build as a business on your own and gradually grow it while still doing some of those short-term gigs types of projects as you're driving around. This is a lot more beneficial for you on a long-term basis, and it's not going to be you constantly driving around from paycheck to paycheck thinking if you're going to get paid and constantly getting run out of juice. No, none of that. Like, literally what I'm about to describe to you is how to do this the right way, guys. This is coming from former certified math teacher for the state of Connecticut, full stack cybersecurity and cloud engineer, somebody who has I work in Manhattan, guys. I do real estate investing in multiple countries. I just bought my wife a car in Russia. I do multiple brands. I build multiple brands, and in the process of doing that, I do everyday regular thing that everybody else does. That's why a lot of people join this channel and analyze all of those secrets and start applying them for their whatever life, whatever it is that you're trying to do. But look, here's the thing. Here's the clue. Here's the clue for you. Look, you may not like me. I'm going to tell you right now, you may not like me as a person, but you're going to realize that what I'm saying is the truth. And if you apply this truth, you will succeed. Now, I'm not asking you guys to like me, but I'm right. You know I'm right. But the only way you're going to know about that I'm right is if you listen all the way through. Now, okay, so now that you're still here, now that we got that out of the way, now that you understand that I'm a GOAT, you got to understand I'm a GOAT. You understand the word GOAT? GOAT means like somebody who's next level, guys. Next level, like a marketing genius, combination of a business owner, combination of a freedom founder, feudal lord, like a GOAT, like an actual GOAT. Now, guys, you're gonna hear a lot of people telling you that they're experts, whatever. Like, guys, don't believe any of that. Literally, just look at my channel, look at all the videos, look at all the socials. Go ahead and take a look at threads. Watch all the way from at least one video from the beginning to end. You will quickly understand that I'm a GOAT. It needs to be completely cleared out of the way for you to understand why I'm a GOAT, to at least watch a couple of few videos. Once you understand that, you're gonna be like, oh my God, I gotta listen to this guy. Once again, guys, you don't have to like me. I repeat, you don't have to like me, but what I'm telling you is the truth, okay? Trust me, I'm a former certified math teacher for the state of Connecticut, a full stack cybersecurity and cloud engineer. University in New York literally wanted to have my feudal incubators and literally hired me and said, okay, Rome, please teach those feudal incubators. Guys, if you listen to what I'm about to tell you, you're going to be able to make more money and not going to be broke as like the way you are right now and wondering and struggling, pondering, wondering what to do. And then why? Because you just didn't like the way somebody sounded on another part of the YouTube. Just think about it logically. It doesn't make any sense, guys. Like, literally what you got to understand, put all the things aside about whether you like somebody or not like somebody for whatever reason, whether something is relevant or irrelevant, put that aside and focus what I'm about to tell you next. Okay, guys, so here's what you got to do. Now, everybody else, like everybody else already left. There's only one person right now, one person who's listening. That's the person that's going to benefit the most. Literally, I'm making like $1 per minute, guys. Wait, hold on a sec. Let me see what came. Here's how it works, guys. When you do Uber Eats delivery, okay, there's going to be a couple of apps that I want you to install. One of them is called ProxyPix. No, this tea you only get. The other people who left, they don't get that tea. They're gonna be broke. They're gonna be broke, but you're gonna benefit from that. Why? Because you listened all the way through. You didn't fall into the judgment zone of understanding and thinking to yourself like, oh man, I don't like that sound. Guys, if the truth is, the real world is not all candy and dandy and bubbly. The real world is you get somebody smashes you with the reality like a hammer. That's the real world. That's the type of people you got to listen to. Somebody who can understand with the clarity what you need to do in order to succeed. Now, guys, okay, continuing further. Okay, so guys, obviously there's nobody here. That's a 0 minutes. 0 minutes, I mean 0 viewers. So I think I overdid it. But if you want the tea, if you want me to explain the tea and break down how it all works, definitely jump in. I'd love to explain it to you, but only if you stay all the way through. Then I'm going to be able to describe everything. If you don't stay all the way through, I'm not going to be able to help you. I'm not going to be able to describe to you how this works. So guys, if you listen all the way through, you could be making an insane amount of money with Uber Eats, but it will be, you gotta kind of ask yourself. Hold on a sec, guys. All right, guys, so the first thing you're gonna be looking, when you're doing Uber Eats, you're gonna be looking for really low effort yet high reward type of orders. Okay, so it's gonna be low effort, high reward. So that's a rule number one. Rule number two, well, like, here's the thing: when you start waiting for low effort and high reward type of orders, Uber Eats is going to punish you. It's not going to be giving you those type of orders. It's going to be like waiting, and you could be waiting for like literally 15 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes. And as a result of that, it will not feel like it's beneficial for you. So here's how you solve this problem. This is the top problem that many Uber Eats drivers, they don't do that. They don't take low ticket offers, a low effort yet high reward type of offers from Uber Eats. The reason why they don't do it is because, as I mentioned to you guys, you will have to wait a long time. It's just how the algorithm works. So to solve that, guys, all you need to do is the following. Number one, you need to be very good in creating content. You need to be, number two, using other apps. There's certain groups that you could join on Telegram where you could make additional extra income, but those groups are closed down, and the nature of those groups for how to make money across those groups is secretive, meaning I won't reveal it to you on this workshop, but I will tell you they exist. So why is it secretive? The reason why is because of social platforms. I cannot reveal those secrets to you guys because social platforms will punish me right away if I reveal them to you. But they exist, and you could, while waiting for those orders, you could be you're gonna be doing something else too, and that something else does involve you having to sit in front of how should I say that? It's a special thing, guys. You have to create content and promote brands while you kind of waiting for the delivery. If you do that, it's going to be a gazillion times easier. Now, keep something in mind. So definitely this is something that you guys want to explore. Keep something in mind. Not everybody does that. Not everybody explains this, like all those steps for what you got to do while waiting for the orders. But it will work for you in your favor if you do this, because that way you're not wasting money on not wasting time on a car. Sheesh, not wasting any of that. Sheesh. $1 per minute. This shit is crazy. $1 per minute, absolutely. Any day, I'll take that any day, guys. So holy smokes. And like literally while I'm waiting for those orders, especially when I'm waiting for like when I do when I get low offers, I mean low effort yet high reward types of orders, it becomes smooth sailing. It literally becomes smooth sailing. This shit is crazy. Low effort, high reward. That's what I like. Now, while waiting, I'm promoting brands, pet brand and car detailing brand. And that brings even more money while waiting for the order. And of course, I'm inside of those other groups, Telegram groups, where you make money even more. All you need is some powerful channels, like lots of social channels like Threads, TikTok, LinkedIn, Buy Me a Coffee, X, YouTube, and Facebook, Insta, all of those channels. The more, the better. But while you're waiting for those orders, you basically drop content inside of those channels, and you're earning money from commission. But only when that happens, not right away. It's not like Uber Eats, where you get like take the order and you get paid right away. No, this is something where you are participating actively in a channel, growing that channel over time while you're waiting inside the car. So this is a combining short-term strategy with your long-term strategy. So your long-term strategy is you're no longer just like a Uber Eats driver. Instead, you are a freedom founder. You are somebody who is building your dream while you are also delivering some food, and of course making money because you gotta feed your family, that kind of stuff. But between the breaks, you doing certain activities that produce you money while waiting, because you don't want to be just waiting for those high reward and low ticket, high reward, low effort types of orders. You want to be also making money, and the activities that you can do to make that money are documented in ThreadStack Digital Power Bundle. You simply follow those activities. You do what my talent agency tells you, and then you either A, end up building your own business, or B, end up serving other feudal lords. So that's basically how it works. Now, it may be not necessarily the best thing for everybody, but the way it works, the way I'm able to get very good offers like this, $1 per minute, is simply by being in the right place in the right time, and of course using several additional strategies. So the first strategy is obviously being in the right place, right time. Second strategy being focusing on not like moving away, not jumping around to different towns, sitting in one spot and waiting for deliveries. And the next thing, what I do is I wait for you earn money. It does have to do with crypto. It does have to do some of it with crypto, some of it not crypto. There's different, but while I'm in those deliveries, I'm waiting for those high ticket offers. And when I get that high ticket offer, high ticket order, I grab it right away. And then when the high ticket order does not come in, I do other activities that produce money while I'm waiting. This involves several strategies, but this is a lot better than breaking down your car and picking up some really broke orders that nobody really should be picking up. Instead, you just focus on low effort, high ticket rewards orders, Uber Eats orders, and during the downtime, you simply do those routines that make you even more money inside of those closed channels. Those channels are like really easy to make money while you're waiting. So stupid easy, like literally in about, there is one channel that I'm in about 10 seconds I make like $3. So now if you're an Uber Eats driver and you want to learn this, so this way you're not breaking down your car, and instead just benefiting from that and earning extra income, then this is the channel you should be in. Now, of course, there's a lot of channels out there, but like me personally, I haven't seen anybody explain this in a way like a regular person can follow and do. I've seen channels where people teach how to do Uber Eats and that kind of stuff, but they don't really teach how to like make money while the food is not there, while you're still waiting for the high ticket reward type of order. I haven't found that Uber Eats channel like that, so I had to figure out a way how to do that on my own. And when I figured out, I was like, man, now I'm more motivated to do Uber Eats. And heck, like literally guys, there's a bunch of strategies that I'm executing while waiting, and any of you guys could execute those strategies too. And it's just so stupid easy. I'm surprised I didn't do that before, but I didn't know that such strategies exist. As soon as I started doing them, it was just so easy, guys. Man, like this is insane. You could be spawning like $1 per minute, and next thing you know, while waiting for a high ticket order, and there's no orders, you execute other routines. Those routines people don't share openly because it does involve a little bit of crypto. It does involve closed Telegram channels, but they work. I tested them myself. It works. You just have to know how to do it. It's not a scam or anything like this. It really does work. But regular Uber Eats drivers, they just never been told how to do it and never been trained. So they kind of just pick the next delivery and keep driving, keep destroying their cars, and as a result, you know, burn out, that kind of stuff. But yeah, guys, like this is smooth sailing for me. Sheesh. If you wanna learn this stuff, I don't teach that stuff, guys. This is just something that is published in ThreadStack, where you get access to. It's $14.99 per month. And yeah, you just execute the routines, you get a lot more money. That's just how it is. How much more? A lot more than what you're making now, guys. Now, why is that? I'm going to describe the strategy why that is. What you're doing now, guys, you're just picking up orders, not really like you're picking up orders and just hoping that you're going to get the big payout type of order. But you keep jumping around, keep driving around, killing your car, and then like wondering why, how come you're burning out so fast. No, guys, there's certain strategies that you want to do where you don't pick up random orders all across the city and go into some bullshit apartment buildings where you gotta go inside of the elevators and get cooked while waiting. Like, forget about all that, guys. Look, all we gotta do is pick the right order. Pick the right order that is low effort, get high reward. That's the step number one. Step number two, gotta do it in the correct spot. And of course, once you join ThreadStack Digital Power Bundle, you can learn what kind of spots that is. It depends on your area, but if you live like in a really kind of a good area, that's great. If you live in a poor area, then we have some work to do for what to do. Like if you live in a poor area and don't have any like affluent towns around you, then there's other strategies that you could implement to make money. Similar strategies I reveal for overseas folks. We have a lot of overseas folks who join this channel, who join this YouTube channel and learn this stuff. But if you are near affluent type of town, then yes, you could totally utilize this strategy. It's a really good strategy, especially if you combine it with a bunch of gig economy apps, and if you combine it with and when I say gig economy apps, I mean like proxy picks, where you could picture, boom, you make money right away. Or other apps, there's extremely like really stupid easy apps, guys, that you execute and make money. Now, some of you will say, I don't want to use those apps because it feel like I'm not getting paid enough. And I get it. That's true. Many of those apps, you don't get paid a lot. But like there's certain strategies that you could do where you get paid a lot, but not across the apps, but across other things. And those other things have to do with being your own boss. Becoming that boss means working towards your brand, promoting your brand over a longer time period, and then eventually start getting some deals. I'm going to go ahead and describe how to monetize some of those deals. So let's say you have a pet or a cat or a dog and you wanted to monetize that. Use that right away then. Use it right away in downtimes to build a brand, to promote it. So this way you could earn extra income during the downtime. That's the most important part. So I'm going to give you an example of how I do it. Today I was producing about $1 per minute. And in some cases, when I'm inside of those Telegram channels, about $3 for 10 seconds. So guys, if you want to learn this and you're an Uber Eats driver and struggling, not spawning any money, don't be surprised why. Because majority of the channels out there, they teach how to do, like how to optimize your Uber Eats driving, that kind of stuff. No, I don't teach any of that stuff because like it doesn't make any sense. Like what I show you guys is ways for how you could combine Uber Eats together with other side hustles that are feasible to do, low effort, don't overburn you, and so this way you don't end up getting cooked, and at the same time making it easier for you to earn extra income. But it does require lots of different strategies, and but it's feasible. It's not like rocket science. Regular person can do it. You could do it. The reason why you're not doing it is because nobody showed it to you. So, and you are just kind of hoping that you're going to get results, but like repeating the same exact thing. So guys, look, here's how you get the results. To get the results, you need to produce $1 per minute. So that is your ratio, $1 per minute. That is your goal. If your area does not give you $1 per minute, go to another area. If your area is a lot smaller, like let's say in my area I'm getting paid $1 per minute, but when I'm waiting between downtimes, about $3 per 10 seconds. Now when I say $3 per 10 seconds, that's how low effort the routine is. Now if you want to learn how to pull this off and you're an Uber Eats driver, then you will pay me $14.99 per month. You will pay me for this, and guess what? You will pay the whole subscription back easily with just literally a few rides, and it's not even going to be anything. So to pay me money for that, send me an email to info@highpeasm.com. I promise you will pay me. You will pay me that money, guys, because that's how confident I am that this stuff works. But it's not for everybody. It's not for everybody. You gotta have a car, you gotta have Uber Eats app, and you gotta have a bunch of other social apps that I'll tell you to download. And you just do it, you use it, and yeah, you'll be spending money. Now, will you be earning consistently every 10 seconds $3? No, like you do execute this during your downtimes when you're waiting, when you're sitting there and don't have any orders because you're following one of my strategies that I described to you. Then you execute this other strategy and you pivot between different strategies. Now, some of you will say, well, I don't know if I could do that. I don't know if I want to do that. Guys, I mean, you don't have to. If you don't want to have beautiful life, if you don't want to have vacation, how many of you guys want to go to vacation? I just bought my wife a car in Russia. That was like 10 grand or something. But how many of you guys want to have a beautiful vacation? How many? Like you guys see this channel, you see how I travel, how I have all the money. Like, where did they all come from? Am I some superhuman? No, absolutely not, guys. I'm doing regular things. It's just I'm doing them in correct sequence that anybody can do, including you. But you need to literally listen all the way through and utilize those strategies and apply them for your Uber Eats app in combination with whatever other strategies that I'm describing. So what strategy am I describing? Well, one of them is there's strategies. Long term means you're doing Uber Eats, you're doing whatever you love to do. Okay, maybe you don't love it, but you got to do it, whatever. But the bottom line is you doing that Uber Eats, and now you are ready to do more than just Uber Eats. You want to become the boss. You want to become your own boss. You want to become the feudal lord. To be the feudal lord, you need to promote content. That content needs to be spread across multiple social platforms. Those social platforms will help you stand ahead of the game and earn extra income when the time comes. But it's not going to come right away. It's not going to be like smooth sailing right away. It's going to be you going through a bunch of trials, triumphs, and tribulations, trying to break through your ideal customer profile across multiple socials during your Uber Eats downtimes. And for example, today I went ahead, during the downtime, I went ahead, earn a little bit of money every 10 seconds here and there, doing certain really low effort routine activities. And also in the process, I did something else. I did something very lucrative, guys. I went ahead and I posted some content for Jack Spas and Fusion Detailing. Now, this is a brand, several brands that we're building. And of course, guys, when we're building those brands, obviously during downtime, there's a product, some sort of product that you're promoting, and there's some sort of, it could be a product or it could be a service, but you're doing that in a way that makes total sense, in a way that is long-term basis, in a way that sooner or later somebody's going to write that message and say, yes, I want that detailing service. Now, can you do this for other things? Can you do that for mobile car detailing as well? Like if you don't have a car detailing business, but somebody else does? Absolutely. And that's exactly what you're going to learn in ThreadStack Digital Power Bundle. Now, this is something you don't get from anybody, guys. ThreadStack you could only get access to from if you're a Hypebeast member, and it's going to be $14.99, guys. But once you get access to it, it's going to be smooth sailing for you. You're going to be so happy, guys. You're going to be making more money. You're going to come back to me. You're going to be like, oh my God, thank you so much. I'm ready to pay that $14.09. And I'm going to be like, I bet, let's do it. So it's going to be just like that, guys. Now, I'm not going to reveal to you those channels. I'm not going to tell you exactly how to do it unless you get access to ThreadStack. ThreadStack is where the party is at, and you could only get to that party through Hypeism. So send an email to info@hypeism.com. Specify that you're Freedom Founder when you are registering, and yeah, and the rest is going to be smooth sailing, guys. Now, whether or not you're going to do this or continuously driving around wasting time, and I'll leave it up to you guys. I'll leave it up to you. If you don't want to waste time, if you want to win, then send me an email to info@hype.